It's just...
At the end of the day, on election day, it will show. But I can feel their determination. They really want to vote in a different way this time.
All right, gentlemen, let's move straight to our final conversation. To make headways regarding the fight against insecurity across Nigeria, drastic measures are required. We have reached the point as a country. The governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, has intensified security operations across the state. Governor Okpebholo said operations are backed by far-reaching legal reforms and coordinated enforcement measures aimed at curbing cultism, kidnapping and other violent crimes. He said since assuming office, he has prioritized security under his Shine agenda, following growing concerns over cult-related violence and abductions in parts of the state. Central to the administration's strategy is the strengthening of the legal framework against violent crimes. I mean, Biko, Governor Okpebholo's Shine agenda prioritizes security. Now, in your estimation, how effective have the intensified operation been in reducing cultism and kidnapping so far in the state?
Yeah, what I can say is that if not for Governor Okpebholo's efforts, things would have been a lot worse. Things would have been a lot worse. In the area of cultism, the governor has done a fantastic job in addressing cultism. In January 2025, the state government enacted the Secret Cult and Similar Activities Prohibition Law 2025, which prescribes the death penalty for cult-related killings. 21 years imprisonment for cult sponsors and violent cultists, and 10 years imprisonment with demolition of properties used to harbor cult members. The law also places responsibilities on schools, landlords, and businesses to prevent cult activities from happening within their premises. This is the kind of law that we should have in Lagos. When you go to some parts of Lagos, including Ojodu, Obawole, in broad daylight, cultists will be chasing themselves all over the place.
In broad daylight?
Yes, they kill themselves in broad daylight, as if people are watching a movie. The same thing is happening in Okpebholo, some parts of Ogun State. It is an epidemic in this part of Nigeria. Cultism. Even children in primary school.
Yes.
They're already joining cult groups. Professional groups, organizer, mechanic, they are joining cult groups. They don't know what they are doing. So, yes, we still have issues with kidnapping. But the first thing you do is to have an enabling law. So in February 2025, the Edo State House of Assembly passed the Kidnapping Prohibition Amendment Law 2025, which replaces life imprisonment with the death penalty for kidnapping. The amendment further mandates confiscation and demolition of properties linked to kidnapping and introduces stiff penalties for ransom payers and receivers, aimed at cutting off the financial incentives behind the crime. And the governor went ahead to inaugurate special multi-agency security squad, codenamed the Operation Flush Out Kidnappers and Cultists. This is not enough. He also deployed more than 80 ELOS patrol vehicles, more than 400 motorcycles, and recruited and trained 2,500 personnel into the Edo State Security Corps. This is what a governor needs to do. Come up with the laws. Do your best to look at the security vehicles. Can you see?
The logistics.
Yes, it was Adams Oshomole that came that day to inaugurate them. Now, once you provide the tools for the police, for the armed forces generally, and you give them incentives, look at the motorcycles, see how many they are, just to track criminals. What is left is for the armed forces, for the police, who have been given these tools to do their best to utilize the tools at their disposal to help defeat crime. The governor cannot by himself go and be fighting crime. But as we have seen, his efforts are yielding dividends, especially in the area of addressing cultism. Nobody wants to lose his house. And once this governor identifies you, they are going to demolish your house. Anambra too was doing it, during Peter Obi. I think they still do it. They will demolish your house. It's the law. The Israelis have been doing it for years. You can't incentivize criminal activities. You must discourage criminal activities. So I give kudos to the governor while reminding him that kidnapping, especially, kidnapping is a big problem in Edo North. Don't forget, some of these criminals, they stream in from other states.
Yes, we can't take that
If
away.
Edo was simply their habitation, their natural habitation, it would have been easier to flush them out. But people who are mobile, who are nomadic in nature, they are constantly coming. I know that it's a challenge, but the governor must rise to the challenge. The successes that he has recorded in the area of cultism, we want to see those successes in the area of kidnapping, especially in Edo North,
area.
those areas. They need to address the Auchi, all of the Esako area generally. This
border,
the university town.
Border with Kogi.
Yes.
Okay.
The university town, Ekpoma.
Ekpoma.
You know, all of those places. So the governor needs to address that. It's a big problem.
Okay.
But I know that it's something that he can address frontally and achieve the needed results.
All right. Now, in the Operation Flushout, we are seeing arrests, we are seeing demolitions, just like because of rescue efforts. But do you think all of these things are sustainable enough, to fight all of the, or do you think more needs to be done to fight the root cause of this thing, which is poverty, unemployment, and all?
It's not peculiar to Edo State.
Yes, it's not.
I just say it's not even in the zone with the highest level of poverty or out of school children. That honor belongs to the Northeast. So I think the governor is doing the best that he can. But like we said on this program many times, ultimately, state police must come in to solve local problems. Inter-border problems is another kettle of fish entirely. That's why I agree with the governors of the Southwest. After the Kwara and the Beko, that whatever their Amotekun is doing, they are now allowed to be freed. Amotekun from Osun can now move to Lagos in search of criminals and vice versa. And I know that the CP Lagos, Moshood Jimo, has been doing a wonderful job in trying to be proactive, especially in those areas that are very near the water and the borderlines. I know he has done a lot within the country.
A lot of patrols along the expressway.
And they are very consistent. In fact, there is a general saying today that the accident that caused the lockdown of Lagos Ibadan could not have happened in Lagos, because Lagos State have enough resources to move in and move a trailer that broke down 3 days ago and are still standing. But it was not in Lagos. You know of examples that we gave here about RRS crossing the bridge into Ogun State to bring people, accident victims, back to Lagos to be treated. So there are states that know what to do, and now Edo is one of them. Because it's one thing to get these facilities, it's another thing to have the people's signing into these projects. Like I said, ultimately, what will reduce, because you can't really eliminate it, what will reduce it to fairly will be the creation of state police. Ultimately.
Now, traditional rulers in intelligence gathering, what role do you think they should play so that all of these good things that the government is trying to do will come to fruition?
No, the traditional, rulers have to be given
assignments,
a role. In fact, the Constitution needs to empower them to do certain things. They are at the grassroots. must have structures in place to ensure that whoever is coming into their domain, that they are able to track such people. Especially in the rural areas, the traditional rulers in the rural areas, they have to be empowered to be able to track criminals. People come in, live with the people for some time. They have a hidden agenda nobody knows. Once they are through with their nefarious activities, they vanish. People must be profiled. Traditional rulers must get involved in profiling and identifying criminally minded people. And that's why I'm saying that they have to be empowered. These things cost money. If government wants to solve this problem, especially at the grassroots level, then they must get these traditional rulers involved. Give them the enablement to do a good job.
All right, BK, just hold that thought. We have Prince calling in from River State. Prince, so good to have you.
Thank you so very much.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening. Let's talk.
First of all, I want to acknowledge your good work. I always try as much as possible to come back from work to join this program. Please, I want to comment on River State issue.
All right, real quick.
You know, we in River State, we know a lot of things that have been going on in River State. And someone like me who is trying to be neutral, I feel it is necessary for me to contribute one or two. The governor of River State is not really trying. I think the world should be very much aware that almost of the things we read and see in the media is not what is happening in River State. The governor knows how to play to the gallery. One thing you should know is that the law does not recognize emotion. Whatever thing you are doing, make sure that you are on the side of the law. A lot of things is happening in River State. Now, we were in this state when Mr. Wike took the governor around all the local government. The governor did not utter a word during his campaign. If you can go back, it was Mr. Wike. He used his tools, his gram, and his legacy to make sure he made the governor.
All right, thank you.
Yes, I can vividly say he made the governor.
All right, thank you very much. Our time is up, okay? Well, I wish we had more time. I'd just love to hear more. But, BK, you've talked about the traditional rulers having the buy-in of the traditional rulers. Now, on the issue of the kidnapping, holding landlords, holding parents accountable, you know, it will actually go a long way. But our time is fast spent.
Yeah.
It's a
I think Okpebholo as governor did such a thing.
Yes.
In Kogi State, even punished some traditional rulers.
Yes, exactly.
Where crime was rampant. And in Zamfara, Governor Matawali deposed traditional rulers. Traditional rulers who are giving traditional titles to bandits. It's the same man that some misguided people are now saying he too is a bandit. Somebody was deposing traditional rulers for working with bandits. You know, we are very forgetful people. All those stories are on the internet. Today they are saying Matawale is a supporter of bandits. He's a promoter of terrorism. Absolute nonsense.
Absolutely. All right, BK, thank you so much for doing this with us. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. GKB. Love the outfit. Again, thank you so much. With the new look. Thank you so much for doing this.
Please, for my friend
it's not the unkempt
exactly, but it's looking all
used to know.
It's like looking all clean up. Beautiful one. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We're on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.